We have a little bit of a different video for you guys today. Many of you may have seen my review on the Volkswagen e-Golf. The link is down in the description. But what you didn't see was what we did after that. We gathered up some friends, some family, and just some random strangers, and we put them behind the wheel of the VW Golf and gave them, well, for many, their first EV experience. This is the Joe Soap, the man on the street review, and their thoughts on the Volkswagen e-Golf and the questions they had. Here we go. Have you been in an electric car before?
Never. No, man. You can't even hear.
All you're hearing is road noise.
Wow.
Of course, when we brake, when we decelerate,
the...
then you generate a little bit of power. If I push it down here, I can do what they call single pedal driving.
Yeah.
Because now it's going to give us the equivalent of like engine braking. If I come off the throttle, it's going to decelerate the car for us. And driving like that and modulating it like that, I can actually maintain quite a bit of battery power.
Oh, I see. Sure. This is amazing.
While I'm driving, I'm charging it up. You may even see the range go a little bit up from 207.
Yeah, from 207
because this is a nice little hill. 210.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, it's beautifully quiet.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but it's quiet. It's amazing.
It's quiet, eh? Okay, then there's the other beauty of electric.
Huh?
This only makes 100 kilowatts. We're doing 120.
That was like, that's a big jump.
That's just putting your foot down. At any speed.
Huh?
The torque from an electric motor is instant.
Yes.
So while I'm driving like this, I can just put my foot down and it goes.
What?
There's no kick down.
What? So just like a normal car.
Just like a normal car, like a normal automatic.
Wow. Just like that.
Now you feel when you came off it, the deceleration.
Yes. Oh, okay. So if you don't have that, you can't feel.
Well, if you don't have that, you're not going to feel that. Okay. So if I change that, now lift off of it, and you see it carries on running. It doesn't have that same sort of braking energy.
Okay. Okay.
But we do it like
that.
Oh
yes, then I feel it more now.
Yes. So now it's sort of almost as if it's braking the car.
Okay.
But that helps generate a little bit of battery power.
And it actually drives like a regular car.
Yeah.
So I think it would be great for like a transition from a normal car to an electric car until you've gotten used to it.
Absolutely.
Because I think if you don't have that, you'll probably crash because you used to, if I put my foot like that.
Yeah, if I lift off the car, the engine slows it.
Yes.
Yeah, the engine slows it down. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it feel that different?
No.
To drive in a regular car?
It's just smoother because it doesn't have those gear changes.
It doesn't have the gear changes. There's no loud, noisy engine.
Yes.
Stand on it. Well, that's traction control fighting.
What? What? So what do I do? Because it's off.
Yeah, touch it again. Just give that button a push.
Oh, then switches off your phone. You see, I said phone.
Phone. But that's how we're going to treat it. And we've got Apple CarPlay and everything here, so it all connects.
Is it off now?
It's off.
Can let go of the brake?
Yeah. It's parked. It's done. Yeah, now it's weird. Now it is officially weird. I know, it feels weird. It's the only way I can describe it. It's weird. Oh, well, I guess one of the benefits for this is you wouldn't have to wait for your car to warm up, would you? No, it's ready to rock and roll straight off the bat, eh? Oh no, it's so... It's... I want to say it's almost like an eerie silence. It's weird.
It is.
It's almost an uncomfortable silence. Oh my
Okay. Bloody hell. That.
Do you think it goes okay?
That goes better than okay. What the hell? That was.
Well, that's traction control.
Oh my word. That is ridiculous. I'd love to see what this would do, like, in terms of like a launch. Like off a. Oh, okay, are we gonna do that?
You asked for it.
I wasn't necessarily asking. I was just saying I would be interested to know.
Nothing's going to happen because I'm standing on the brakes.
Oh, so it's got a launch?
No launch
my
control.
word.
It's electric. You put your foot down, it goes.
Bloody hell. Gee. That is ridiculous. It's such an awkward feeling. Why is it so weird? Oh, that's scary. Oh, it's weird. I don't know what else to say. It's weird. It's not what I was expecting from an electric car. I was expecting electric cars to lose a little bit of their character, but this Golf that's coming at us now, no less character. Absolutely no less character whatsoever compared to it. Oh, I love it. It's, you know,
If you were in the market for, let's say, a GTI or something of the sorts, and this was priced similarly, would you be tempted to do this?
yeah, actually. You know, I like this. Coming from a pure, like, motorhead, all of a sudden I'm just driving an electric car. This is cool. I like this.
Not as bad as what it, sort of initial perception was.
Yeah, what it's made out to be on social media. No, not at all. This is baller. I like this.
Callum, you haven't been in an electric car before.
I have not. No, this is a first.
First, okay. Hybrid?
Nope.
No hybrid. Okay, so no electrification at all.
Nope. Nothing. This is all new.
All virgin.
That's too quiet. That's awkward. Wow, that is instant. That's amazing. That instant torque. Jeepers.
Okay, so it's about 45, 50 k's an hour.
Yeah.
Put my foot down.
That's amazing. That instant torque is...
Instant torque, so it's 290
Yeah.
whenever you want it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely whenever you want
Any
it.
RPM.
Any RPM, yeah.
That's amazing. That is so weird. It's going to take some getting used to.
Does take a little bit of getting used to. So you feel the regenerative braking there.
Feel
Almost like an engine braking.
yes, yeah, very much so. Actually, far more potent, but it's
Yes.
you're not wasting energy in putting heat into brakes.
In fact, you actually can lift your range just by, you come off it a little bit like that.
Yeah.
And if you do this all the way down to the stop,
Yeah.
you may see that it'll go all the way up to 183.
Okay.
Give it a punch.
Wow. That's that instant response is amazing. That's really
And you just hammered it and it went to 184.
Oh.
What's the most alarming sensation for you?
Well, there's honestly nothing alarming about it. It's so smooth and quiet. Like you mentioned, there's no gear changes. There's nothing that interrupts that smooth power delivery. It's instantaneous. Just do some back roads here. The lack of sound just makes that smooth sensation even more impressive.
It's not half bad.
No, it really goes.
Okay, well, if you were in the market for something that was priced, let's say, close to, a Golf GTI price,
Yeah,
and this was an option,
yeah.
could you see yourself leaning towards this, or would you still have a hard time letting go of the fossil fuel?
I'm in two minds about it. So for a commuter vehicle, this is obviously the way to go. I mean, how comfortable, how smooth, and how uneventful it is in all the right ways. makes perfect sense for a daily drive. As a enthusiast, particularly into classic vehicles and stuff like that, for something fun on the weekends, I still would go back to fossil fuels, go to a classic sports car and stuff like that. Personally, that's the fun factor that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
But as a commuter vehicle and around town, I don't think you can beat this sort of technology.
Darren, have you ever been in an electric vehicle before?
I've been in the Jag I-Pace.
Okay. I took you for a drive in that.
That's correct, yeah.
All right. What did you think of that, straight off the bat?
It was phenomenal in the sense of the instant power. It felt like you were playing a scale electric. You just pull the trigger and that car went.
And it goes. Okay. So this is is that the only EV experience?
The only E experience of it, yeah.
Okay, so this is now the second one.
Correct.
Okay. Initial impressions, e-Golf?
To be honest, I mean, I haven't been in a Golf in a while.
Okay.
So my first impressions are it looks exactly the same as most Golfs do on the inside. All I can say is I don't hear this car. It is so silent, I didn't even hear you pull up behind me.
Okay, so you are relatively familiar with the power delivery.
I am, yes.
But you also know a rather powerful, sporty electric vehicle like the I-Pace. All right. Here's the e-Golf.
That's not bad at all.
Are you disappointed?
No. I was like I said, the thing's so quiet, I was expecting to just a little bit of a vroopa.
Yeah, of course.
Being a Golf.
Being a Golf, yes.
So, I mean, if they've got a little button that will add that sound in for the Golf enthusiasts, I'm sure they'll like that.
Quick question. On average, how many kilometers do you think you do in a week in your car?
In my car, well, I work it out on fuel, so I put 200 Rand in a week on fuel, well, 250 now with the petrol increase, and on average that is about maybe 200 Ks a week.
So a range of 230 odd Ks would see you maybe using a full charge or an entire battery in 1 week.
Wow.
Okay, what if I told you that that'll cost you about 70 Rand?
I'd say you'd be lying.
That's roughly what this costs.
70 Rand for 200 Ks.
70 Rand for 200 Ks can be as cheap as 50 Rand for 200 kilometers.
Oh, wow.
Would that be enough to tempt you to go EV?
In today's economy, yes, but I mean, what is the price tag on this versus a petrol?
So that's now where the burning question is, because this isn't being sold in South Africa. There isn't really a price tag on it. But if this was priced similarly to a Golf GTI and that was within your scope of affordability and you were in the market for a new car, could you be swayed into going with an e-Golf?
Well, I mean, if I had to compare it to a petrol car on average, I mean, I'd be saving at least between 1,000 and 2,000 Rand a month just on fuel.
There we go.
A week, I'll go again to work. But that's enough to persuade you, because I mean, that 2,000 Rand can go towards household stuff now.
General cost of living.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's on.
No, really, is it on?
It's on.
That's insane. I just can't get over how soft this is. Like, I don't even know if the car's on.
Yeah.
So that, for me, would be a lot of getting used to.
Yeah.
Because, my car, you start the thing and it's guzzle fuel.
Yeah. And you can definitely hear it.
Yeah. It has got a lot of torque. That is impressive.
Could get you into trouble, hey?
It could, because you're waiting to hear for that rev limiter, which there isn't.
There isn't even a gear change. It's a single speed direct drive.
Wow. And uphill, it's instant. So now I have to see off the line. Can I?
Go for it.
There's no handbrake, nothing. Cool. It's so freaking quiet.
It's so linear. Could you be incentivized to purchase an EV vehicle over a fossil fuel vehicle if your company was prepared to offer you free charging when you park at work?
100%. these days, what are we always doing? We're carrying our phones, we're always carrying a charger. We've got that common sense to charge
Keep it
our
charged up.
devices.
Yeah.
Laptops, iPads, phones, cameras.
Cameras. Yeah.
We know to keep it charged. You don't have to run out of juice once to realize, oops, I'm not
Yeah.
going to do that again.
Yeah.
No, this is really awesome.
All right. I am sitting at 85 kilometers an hour.
That's some nice instant torque.
290 Newton meters.
290
Wow.
meters. You are pressing brake, eh?
I am now. I am braking now, and that's why it's just dipped into the charge. If I lift off it a little bit, it may.
Wow.
That's some nice acceleration.
Very nice. 100 kilowatt motor,
No, no.
290 Newton meters.
There's a faint whiz.
Yeah, you're going to hear a bit of an electric motor hum. I mean, it's
Look, I'm
like a
hearing
hairdryer.
Whoa. That is weird.
Yeah, that.
Okay, let's put the neck brace up.
It's 9.6 seconds.
Damn.
That's very nice.
That's crazy.
But once again, you can run at 80 k's an hour. Put your foot down.
And
It's
it's
as if I've
there.
just launched it again.
Yes, instant.
So far, very smooth, very relaxing. I really do like the regenerative braking function. Let's feel the torque. Oh, that's nice.
It doesn't feel like a 9 second. 9.6 seconds.
It feels quicker than that.
Oh. Yo! Okay. It's unexpected. You expect that. You know when the engine moves.
You're
and stuff?
expecting yet,
Yeah.
and there isn't. It's
And when an engine moving,
yes.
you know,
It's so effortless.
It's
It
crazy.
really is very effortless.
like my back was like, hold on.
It feels like a Golf. Yeah, I'm coming from a Golf 7 GTI Club Sport, which is obviously very performance oriented, and you've got the noises and all those nice things, but this is a very refreshing change. The NVH is amazing. It's a whole new aspect to how quiet a car can be. It's a very cool sound.
Wow, that's very cool. It's very nice through the corners, but I mean that's also the Golf. But it's so basically, yeah, it does have a lot of Golf characteristics, which means it has a lot of car characteristics. So
Yes.
you know, it's not like you're going from something that's you're completely familiar with to something that's like completely abnormal.
Yes.
It would be easy to adopt.
Okay. Are you saying that this is likable?
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe because it's so easy to adopt, it's not so crazy different, and you want to be like, oh yeah, I drive an electric car and this is how it feels. And okay, although the brake regeneration, that's really that's really
Yeah,
something.
it's a Golf thing. Anybody can get in here and start driving it, and certain people won't even know it's electric, I think.
No. Okay. Holy crap, that's so weird. The last time I
addictive.
remember feeling something like that was in a R32 GTR. Where it's just go. And the all-wheel drive kicked in and all of that stuff. That was cool.
Chad, like you said, you're going to be saving 1,500 to 2,000 rand a month with fuel costs and all that. It's going to put a lot of money in your back pocket.
Yeah.
This makes for a great daily.
For me, it's even, okay, besides for the fuel cost savings.
I want to touch on that one.
So
Yes.
besides for the fuel cost savings and everything, like I was saying, was that what's more important for me personally is the impact it has on the environment. So even if currently right now adopting this technology is very expensive, and I have seen that eventually it starts paying for itself over the years and so on. So besides for it being cheaper and so on, and I mean in South Africa it's negligible because our cost of petrol, it's not desirable, but it's not like Norway where it's 29 liters per liter, 29 rand per liter.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, what is it doing to the environment? And the fact that there's so many people around us, and how we need to do something to stop the climate crisis. and all of that.
Admittedly, I mean, we know that there's many schools of thought on that
Yeah.
one, and while they're still using lithium-ion batteries, they're still going to be mining lithium,
Yes.
which is not to say that they are not as destructive to the planet, but we can definitely agree that in an urban environment or in a city environment, it is beneficial to quality of air and the likes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a good one. I just want to pose a question here quickly. Is it viable as an only car?
I think it is. A lot of people these days depend on air travel to go, say, Durban, Cape Town, wherever the likes is.
Anything
So
further than the 230 kilometer range?
yeah, so I think definitely 95% of our trips are within Gauteng. So you are totally able to go wherever you would need to go with this range.
I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Something a little different, the public's take on electric vehicles. If you did enjoy this video, please do subscribe, give it a like and leave a comment below. And stay tuned to Auto Trader for some great review content.